Okay. In middle school and high school, when I learned about World War II and the Nazis, it's always from an American perspective, mostly learning about how the United States was involved inside of the war. It was not until I had visited my mom's hometown of Narvik, Norway, where there's still evidence of the German invasion, that successfully invaded Norway through a series of small attacks on vessels, both Norwegian and Allied. I then became interested in the topic and wanted to further my research. I came to know that the Nazis were very successful in launching their attack on Norway and overpowering local small governments through a series of small attacks, but complete occupation failed due to Norwegian. Ultimately, the Nazis early in the war, evident in their invasion of Norway, but in the end were defeated. Now that we have a little bit of background on the event, somewhat little known, of the Nazis, let's look at more detail at the event. To fully understand the success of the Nazis in taking over much of Norway, we must look at the motivations in doing so. In order to have sufficient supply of iron ore, the Germans needed to find a route from Sweden to obtain the raw materials necessary through Norway was the only passage. The invasion, which began on April 8, 1940, would also prove beneficial in that the coastline of Norway would be under complete Nazi control, as shown on this map, giving them a better ability to ship and receive things, as well as pass warships and U-boats to the North Sea, according to History Learning Study. In addition to this, the Nazis would take over much of the Norwegian economic output. According to Charles J. Ramsey's master's thesis, 40% of the economic output was diverted. To invade, the Nazis had to work not only against the Norwegian forces, but also the French and British Allied forces, but were successful in doing so. The invasion was quick, and from April 7th to 16th, the Nazis had been successful in destroying or capturing a large number of Norwegian and Allied vessels. These ships included large ships like the American freighter City of Flint, the British destroyer Glowworm, Norwegian destroyers Odin and Guller, and many more. Because of the rapid decrease in Norwegian and Allied forces, the local Norwegian governments were quickly overpowered. According to the book by Alessandro Massagnaghi and Jack Green, on April 8th alone, the Germans sank 2 major Norwegian warships, which was the single largest action on land or sea during the course of the campaign. Though many of the other destroyed ships were not of great importance to the Norwegians or the Allies, it was the great magnitude of the small victories that the Nazis had that caused the invasion of Norway to be a success for them early in the war. Even under the constant barrage of German attacks in the Norwegian ports, the forces fighting the Nazis persisted. The losses that the Norwegians and Allies faced were large, but with resilience they continued to resist the complete Nazi occupation. This, however, would not have been possible had the French and British not stepped in to help the Norwegians. The Norwegians were not fully equipped or prepared to resist the occupation, but with the help of the Allies did so. Regardless, the German invasion of Norway was swift and decisive, even not completely gaining the Norwegian surrender, proving to be one of the more successful campaigns that the Germans embarked upon. However successful the Nazis were early on in the Second World War in invading Norway and destroying and capturing naval vessels through a series of small attacks, they were ultimately unable to fully occupy the country and were later on in the war defeated at the hands of the United States and the Allies. Thank you.
Thanks. Appreciate you.